Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kennedy and this is where we talk all things beauty, all things business. So today, as you can see by the title, we are talking business. So I wanted to make this video for anyone out there who's just started their own business and they're looking to get those first few clients, because at first that is really daunting and it's like, oh my god, everyone else is fully booked. What on earth is going to make anyone come to me? And you're going to think, oh my god, I've only got like 2 clients, my mum and my sister. But honestly, it's not that scary and you will get clients and you will get there. So make sure you watch till the end because I'm going to give you a few tips on how you're going to get there. So some of these tips will mainly apply to my industry because I'm speaking from my experience, but most of them you can pretty much relate to anything. So whatever you've started your business in, you should find this video useful, but make sure you let me know if you do, and I hope you enjoy. So first of all, when you're just starting out, one of the most important things is to create a buzz. People need to know that you're there. People need to know that you're doing what you're doing. So there's lots of different ways that you can do that. But the first thing you need is a name that's easy to remember, because there's no point you doing all this hard work to create this buzz and no one remembers your name. So make it easy to type, easy to search. People know how to spell it. It's easy to recognize. So then when you are trying to create that buzz, your name is sticking in people's heads. So you might be asking, how on earth am I going to create a buzz? I've got no clients, no one knows who I am. For example, you could run a competition or a giveaway. People love that. A competition, you don't have to spend anything. The prize could literally be your service for free or your treatment for free or whatever it is that you're offering. Whatever it is your business does, you could offer them that for free. People love that because it's free. They don't have to pay anything. So competitions and giveaways are a big way to get your name out there. So remember that the point of the competition or giveaway is for brand awareness. So that's why it's vital to make sure that the people entering, somehow they have to either tag 4 friends, they have to share the post, something like that, just to make sure that you're getting that interaction with as many people as possible. Also, this kind of goes without saying, but make sure that your account isn't on private, because if accounts are on private, I don't know about you, but I don't bother. So make sure that your account is public, because you never know who's going to want to take a look at your account. As well, with creating a buzz, you can get really creative with it. Like, you could do a welcome video. People are nosy, people are going to watch it, and people are gonna know that you're doing whatever you're doing. So that's a really good way to create a buzz. You could start a podcast around your business. Anything that you feel like will be fun for you, but it's also getting your name out there, is a really good way to create a buzz. Like, you can even make stickers and stick them everywhere, so people are just seeing your brand name wherever they go. But as well, remember who your target audience is. So for example, me in the beauty industry, I wouldn't just blindly go and spend loads of money on leaflets and post them, because that is not really targeting who exactly I want to target. Create a buzz, but create it where your clients typically are. So secondly, when you're first starting out and you want to get clients, you need to make sure that the first bit of content that is on your page or on your website is of high quality. So that brings me on to talking about models. This mainly applies in sort of beauty industry, service industry, hairdressing, whatever. So it's really important that you choose your models wisely. And you might be thinking, a model is a model, it's practice, right? Like, how can I choose a model wisely? Well, if you think about it, you need to choose a model that is going to showcase your best work. So for example, in my field of brows, I would not choose a model who has got overplucked brows. There's nothing I can really do with them. No matter how good I do my job, I can't make her brows grow back in 1 hour. So that is not going to look great for a picture, and for that to be the first bit of content on my page could actually be quite damaging. So you need to make sure that the models, especially if you're doing the work for free, not only are they practice, but they're showcasing the best work. That rolls on to my next point of, don't be scared to do free work. Don't be scared to reach out to people with a larger following in your area. They don't have to be mega famous. Like, I'm not saying message Beyonce and ask to do her hair and expect her to say yeah, but message people in your area with a large following or who have quite a big influence, and just say, like, would you mind if I did your blah 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 for free? No matter what service this is, this could apply to anything. Like, do you mind if I gave this to you in return for a post on your story or a post on your Instagram? Make sure that you make those terms really clear, because I've had this mistake before where I've given someone free work in return for a promotion, promotion and I never got that promotion. So people will be cheeky, so make sure that you really make those terms clear and they know what to expect, because then you won't feel like you're asking too much of them once you have given them the service or treatment, because they know the deal, and it really gets your name out there and it gets people talking about you. So that is a really good way to get clients in when you first start. Okay, so my next point, you need to have a business card and you need to have a loyalty card. So it's even better if you combine the two. A business card typically holds all of your details, all of your information. It's got your branding, your logo, and your loyalty card is what you typically give to clients to make them return. A bit like when you go to Costa and you get a loyalty card. So if you can combine those two, that means that for every client that you give a loyalty card to, they have always got your business card on them. If I just give someone a business card, what's the chances of them keeping it? Not very high. So if you really combine those two, then that can be really good for word of mouth, because people could say, oh, do you know anyone who does this, this, this? And then your client can actually say, oh yeah, I've actually got their business card in my purse, because they've already got their loyalty card on them ready for when they come back to you next time. And another reason that's good is because if I give people a few of my loyalty cards, business cards to give out, then those people already know that they get a loyalty scheme before they even inquire, before they even message me. And people love a loyalty scheme. So make sure that you really use that to your advantage. Because people might think, oh great, I get £5 off my second appointment, I may as well go there. And people need to have your details on them all the time. Just expecting them to remember your Instagram name isn't enough. Also, they might bump into someone who wants your details but they don't have Instagram. They need to have your number, your email, something else, your Facebook that they can go by, and if you've got that all on that one little card, then that can become really efficient for getting your name out there, and it really helps people tell people about you. And as well, as soon as they look in their purse, they're seeing your loyalty card there. So that is just another thing that keeps your name circulating around in their mind, which is what you want. This is what we need to get clients and keep them. So finally, my last point is when you do get your first few clients for your business, you need to really try your best to keep them. So you really need to give them an incentive to come back to you. So if you don't give them that incentive, it's so easy for them to just stray elsewhere, or go to the next cheapest person, or go to the next person who's new, who's offering cheap price. So in order to give them an incentive to come back, that really links in with the loyalty card. So with my loyalty scheme personally, I offer £5 off their second appointment. So they already know when they come back to me next time, they've got their discount. I also offer 50% off their 6th appointment. So that's always giving them something to work towards. That's what's really important with a loyalty scheme. They're always kind of working towards that next discount. People love that. They love coming back. They love checking off a little circle on their loyalty card, and they love to feel like they're getting a good deal. So don't be stingy with your loyalty scheme. Sort of think about if it was you and someone gave you that loyalty scheme, would that make you return? Another little tip to get clients to return to you after their first appointment is to get them to book their next appointment or their next service or their next whatever it is when they are there. Say you're offering a gardening business. Say your grass is going to need cutting in so and so weeks. Would you like to just book it now so that it's already done? It makes it so much easier for them. If you wanted to, you could even offer them money off their next appointment if they rebook with you today. You're making them return to you without even thinking about it. Because you're making their life so much easier. As well, it's better for you to get them to book when they're there than let them leave and then think, oh my gosh, I need to message them, I need to ask them if they're going to rebook with me, because people don't like to be chased too much. If you chase clients too much, they will run away from you. So I think it's best to just nip it in the bud, ask them when they're there, do you want to rebook or not? And you'll really notice that make a difference to your client retention rate, because you're just making their life easier, and that's what we want. We want the clients to keep coming back to us, and there's no way they're going to unless we put ourselves out there and ask them to. Another way you can give them incentive to come back to you is if you really carry your service over until after the treatment. So send them a follow-up message, how they found the service, ask them for some feedback, or just message to see how they're getting on. If I did their brows, I could give them a message of how you're getting on with your brows. Do you still like them? Is there any problems? Blah, blah, blah. Do you need a reminder of aftercare? Because that really goes a long way, and it really makes it obvious that you care. So the more you do that, the more clients you're going to get wanting to come back to you, because they think they actually value what I think and what I feel about their service. So that is going to be another really good way for you to keep those clients coming back. And the last points that I want to make, I always say that clients are your biggest form of advertisement. So imagine they are literally a walking billboard of your work. They are the ones that are going to talk about you. They're the ones that are going to display your work on their head, on their face, on their eyelashes. They are your biggest form of advertising. Also, my very, very last point is that people always talk about a bad experience a lot more than they will talk about a good experience. So when you're working hard to get your first few clients for your business, make sure that your service is up to scratch. There's a lot of nerves, there's a lot of things going on in your head when you've just started your business. You need to try and put that all aside and just focus on giving your first clients the best experience they can, just so that no one can really say a bad word, because a bad word can be damaging and you just don't want that. You want as many clients as you can, you want your clients coming back. So make sure that your service is up to scratch. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video today. I really enjoyed filming it for you. I would love to hear feedback on this video. I want to know if it helped anyone in any way at all. I want to know if you like this kind of content or if you like my other sort of content. So make sure you let me know by messaging me on my Instagrams. As always, make sure you let me know any other suggestions or videos that you want to see. I will leave my socials down below. Please like this video if you enjoyed and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching guys, and I'll see you soon.